Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Waverley Basketball Association and the Falcons Nest for this, the elimination final. First round final, anyway, between the Waverley Falcons and the Werribee Devils. Werribee with the first tap. And they get it to Herbert. Herbert is the man to stop for the Falcons. He's had an outstanding season so far. And as you can see from that, just weaves his way through the traffic, and a very clean basket goes in. So what can the Falcons do to limit his production today? As Jock comes back with the equaliser. So Corey Fredrickson has picked up his first foul as he fouls Tonatio. The first team foul for the game. And Tonatio looking for options. He gets it in the big. And number 25. That's Adjong Maker. Makes no mistake as he floats it through. This is already starting off as a cracker of a game. Both teams looking for options. And they get it through. Daniel Peastmich on the assist from Corey Fredrickson. So a foul called. This will be against Jock, I think. No, it's against Dylan Larkin. So Maro Kwani gets his first. Coming back down the other way, it's Fredrickson, gets across to Jock. Jock looking for options. He's got Nola at the top, but decides to go himself. Kicks it back out to Fredrickson, three-point attempt, short. And there's Herbert. Quick down the floor, floats it in over the top. Beautiful work. Fredrickson goes back the other way. Could have been given the foul, but this time the foul's been called. And the basket will count as Dylan Larkin goes to the line. So this to tie the game up, or these two shots, I should say, to tie the game up. And I was wrong there because it was only one shot. It was Jock almost. Wow. From where we were, it looked like there was no touch on the ball there from Jock, but it's been called. And Jock with a rebound. Gets it to Fredrickson. He pulls up for a three. Now this time, it's back. Maker. And Olara couldn't get the basket, but Kwani could. So Falcons need to box out on those shots. And that should have been, again, there's a foul. Ali Lara. Very clean. Kwani at the top of the key there, getting his hands all over the player. Could have picked up a foul there. Refs are letting that hand check go. Larkin to take it out to a 2-point lead. And great work there from Maker as he puts another 2 in. It's basket for basket at the moment here at the Falcons' Nest. Important game for both teams. Fredrickson has the pass intercepted, but not held on to. So it's a Falcons ball from the side. Peacematch out to Fredrickson. He drives. Can't get it to go, but Peacematch almost, but Jock. Peacematch needs to get out of the key as Jock gets the ball through. Peacematch was in the key for a very, very long time there. And great block from Peacematch. So Maker can't get it to go. And here's Fredrickson again. He's got Larkin on the outside. Spins, gets it back to Larkin who drives. He can't get it to go. Gets his own rebound though. And it's off Kwani. So Falcons get a reset. Well, it's only gone back to 10 seconds, so they've got to be quick as Jock puts the ball up and scores 3. 18-12. And a simple basket there from Maker. Just made it look very, very easy. Fredrickson drives, kicks, out to Jock. It'll be short. He'll get his own rebound. He'll drive, pull up. Can't get it to go. Peacematch knocks it out. Good work there from Jock to save the ball. It's back with the Falcons and out of bounds. And a sub coming in. Great work there from Peacematch. So Daniel Herbert's been averaging 20 points per game. There was some conjecture as to whether he would play this game or not. A late inclusion on the team sheet. And the block. And great defense there from Boy Jock. And he's happy with that too. Here comes the Falcons with a 4-point lead. 3:53 to go. And it's another basket to the Falcons. So Brandar is on the court with his first scores with his first touch. And the foul against Nathan Malloy. And great defence there from the Falcons, as Boyjock can't reel in the pass. Andrew Noller and Matt Scammell getting ready to come onto court. As the three-point shot from way downtown, Daniel Herbert. And it's a turnover. Herbert all instrumental in that. So he's been outstanding so far. Absolutely giving the Falcons boys a lot of trouble. Dion Jewell, the coach of Werribee, has got these guys playing extremely well. And it's the supporting cast has been good too. As Brandy Ara's scored that last two touches on the ball, and he scored off both of them. And the foul's been called. Looks to be against Simon Maker. Dion Jewell, no stranger to these courts. Of course, he played for Corio Bay for a couple of seasons in their purple period when they came out and blitzed the competition. Has hung up his playing career and has started his very successful coaching career. Herbert shot off the mark this time. That's about the only one that has been. Scammell gets the ball down to Golong. And Herbert is so quick down the court. And thrown out of bounds. It will be a Falcons ball. Crowd building here at the Falcons' Nest. Golong takes on Maker. Noller pulls up. Three-point shot is off the back of the ring, and guess whose hands it's fallen into? A rebound to Golong after a couple of putback attempts didn't go. Dion Jewell working the subs as Josh Zamperoni comes on for his first minutes of the game. And Noller has the ball knocked out of his hands. The ref, however, calling it the other way. I think Andrew has every right to be a bit aggrieved about that one. Shot goes up and out. Recovered by Maker, and Well, good no call there. Both players wrestling for the ball. There could have been a foul either way, but and an offensive foul is called. Yeah, so again, refs will call that. You have to give the player, as Damien Herbert ices the 3, which has put the Falcons down by 3. We'll be taking a break. Back in a minute. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with the second quarter of this enthralling game. So scores have seesawed a little bit through the game. At the 5-minute mark, it was the Falcons by 4. And at the end of the period, it was, of course, the Devils by 3. And it's really been down to that man, Daniel Herbert, as the shot from Matt Scammell was short. Herbert off the floor. No, he's on the floor at the moment. Herbert has been shooting at 80%. He had the one shot from deep corner, which was off target, but everything else has been on, and he's hit 2 monster threes in that passage of play. So pass into Larkins for the alley-oop. Well, somehow that basket went down. Great work there. But number 23, Josh Zamproni, was so far behind the backboard. And Maker loses control of the ball, and they have fouled the Falcons. Yeah, Fredrickson having a chat to the ref there about whether that was actually unsportsmanlike or not. Of course, the as he goes to the basket, and all of a sudden it's a 1-point game. Herbert gets it in. It's back to him. He drives. And this time, Scammell has been picked up for a foul. Just reaching in there. And there's Herbert going over the top of it, all the tools. What can't he do, this man? Somehow Fredrickson gets his way through the traffic and he appeals for the foul. And the ball's come. Well, interesting call again. Larkin suggesting that it's gone off him, but again to no avail. We'll take a quick break and be back. So we are back with the score 1 point different. Great work there from the Devils. That was Bo Cossack picking up his first points. Fredrickson trying to get his way through, loses control of it. Should have used his teammates. Shot goes up, doesn't go. Fredrickson now with the basket. Spins. And Dylan Larkin with the points. And the foul on Bo Cossack. So Cossack was putting a lot of pressure on the opposition players all the way down the floor after his last basket. Still back to a 1 point game. Oh, and Herbert just swings through. And scores, and it's a Falcons timeout. We'll be back shortly. Back again at the Falcons' Nest. 1 point game, 2 point game. Waverley 30 to Werribee 32. It'll be the Falcons' ball. 6:39 to go in this first half. Scammell floats it in. That's the equaliser. Falcons persisting in a 2-3 zone. Wanting the players to shoot from outside, which is okay for everybody else except for Herbert. And Jock loses control of that. So Fredrickson giving away the foul. That'll send Darian Herbert to the line. So Peacematch coming on for Matt Scammell. So the 16-year-old missing that. Average age of this squad would be just on 18 for Werribee. Falcons a little bit more experience in there. They have Nola, Scammell and Boyjock at 22. Peacematch. And Larkin floats it in. So good work from the Falcons. Now the so Werribee switching their defence up fairly quickly. The time before down the floor they had been running a 3-2 zone, and that last time dropped back into a 2-3, which is what they're in at the moment. Daniel Herbert just fell over at the wrong time. Peacematch has the ball swatted out of his hands as he went up for the basket, and Nola has, sorry, not Nola, Malloy has given away a foul. That'll be his second, I believe. Yep. So Maro Kwani at the line. Falcons holding a 1 point lead at the moment. And that's the equaliser. So the coaching staff of the Werribee Devils very relaxed at this point in time, just sitting on the bench as Peacematch gets the rebound. But and after all of that, there's been a foul called. Now Dion is a little bit more upset. As the big man, Tommy Ilario, picks up another foul and he sits down. And I think that's the thing that Dion was more upset about rather than the call. Peacematch can't get that one to drop. And a slender 1 point lead again to the Waverley Falcons with 4 minutes to go. Golong's back on the court as Marakwani nails a three. So lead change yet again. Larkin looks for options, finds it in Malloy. Malloy pulls up. His shot over the top. It's got been rebounded by Kwani. He almost loses control but keeps it going. He's going to kick it out. Shot is short. Kwani with the Maker with the rebound. Larkin, however, can't get it to go. He was blocked on the way through. And it was by that man, Karchukakis, I think it is. So Falcons just slowing things down. That's a better offense. Shot doesn't drop, unfortunately, and no rebounders in there for the Falcons. Well, unfortunate there for the Falcons because that was quite good defense on Herbert, but he's just so quick. So the Falcons on 4 team fouls, 2:36 to go. Well, that's his first miss from the three-point territory. Falcons somehow maintain possession on that. And again, the Falcons have gone cold in terms of their shooting. So Herbert being guarded by Nolo. He's going to come off the screen. Pull-up shot doesn't go. And it'll be, well, the score bench is calling that a full 24. It should have been a 14. But Falcons were let off the hook there. And Jock is injured. So he's come down hard on his, looks like on his right ankle. Mismatch with the rebound. Falcons persisting in the 2-3 zone, and it's just allowing the Werribee boys too much room to operate. They're dropping a big into the middle and just pivoting the ball through that player. We'll be back shortly. So we're back with Werribee bringing the ball in and holding a 2-point lead over the Waverley Falcons. And, well, there you go. That's interesting because that's the first hands foul, hand check that the refs have called. But unfortunately for the Falcons, that's put the Werribee Devils on the line, so they are in the bonus. So it's a 1-point result. Coming down under the last minute. Can the Falcons? Yes, they can! Courtesy of Andrew Nolla, it's a tied ball game. 34 seconds to go. There'll be 2 possessions in this. Shot goes over the top, rebounded by Boyd Jock. And now, with 15 seconds to go, Nola shot from out, way too far out. Comes off the front of the ring, and that's it, ladies and gentlemen, for halftime. We shall be back shortly with the second half.
Glad to see some people on the court. Anyone on the court means you have to get in the centre circle and play a game. Let's go. Get in the centre circle with the ball quickly. Actually, we only need 2 balls, so everyone in the centre.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, with the score 38 each here at the Falcons' Nest in this final between the Waverley Falcons Youth League 1 men's team and the Werribee Devils. As we see the Devils through Bo Costco, young 17-year-old, go straight into the lead again. So this is not going to be an easy game for either team to pull out of the bag. During the season, they went one game apiece. But Dion Jewell looks to have scouted the Waverley Falcons extremely well. And his team is definitely playing to the scout. So what can the Falcons do here? Spin with Peace-Mitch. He's going to turn, spin. He's blocked. They have 3 seconds now. Nate Malloy got the shot away, but didn't manage to score. Down the other end, it's Bo Cossack putting it in for 2. It's now a 6-point lead. Paul Jock over to Larkin. Larkin shot in and out. Cossack with the rebound, and he thought about going himself, but no, kicked it out. Perhaps he should have. Larkin now drives, and he's made it to the basket. A little bit of extra experience there as Maker fouls. So this to bring him back within 3. And he makes no mistake there. Dill Larkin averaging 11 points, is up to 13 already in this game. And somehow the Falcons have got the ball out. Larkin pulls up and he's been fouled again. Scores that one. This to bring them within 1 point. And he makes that, so it's back to an almost tied game. Again, Falcons staying in a zone. It's that 2-3. And this time, Daniel Herbert unable to complete. So Fredrickson, trying to run off the screen, is blocked, but down the other end. That's Marokani. Larkin now, recipient of that pass from Fredrickson. It's back with Herbert. He's got his And Malloy has picked up a charging foul. And who was the man that got back quickly to get in position there? It was Herbert again. He's doing it at both ends, both defensively and offensively. No look pass again from him. Another one. This time the shot doesn't go down. Malloy with the rebound. Larkin pulls back, can't get it to go. Peacematch with the rebound, back out there to Fredrickson. Fredrickson drives, kicks to Malloy. They're down to 8 seconds. It's got to go up, and that'll be Larkin. And Larkin's been fouled. And it's Marakwani has picked up the foul there. Larkin will go to the line. Just a 2. So the ball's back, going through hands. Herbert gets it into the big. Overshot, but offensive rebound by Kwani. And the putback. 4-point game. 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Boyjock turns, spins. Can't get it to go. Herbert with the rebound. He's, again, as I said, he's doing it at both ends at the moment. So 14 points. And he's on 4 rebounds. 4 assists, 2 steals. He's really been a handful for the Waverley Falcons. As wholesale changes to the Werribee squad. It sees number 44, Aliolara, coming back on. In fact, there's just Maker and Daniel Herbert that have stayed on the court. Good show there. Boyjock, and he's been called for the travel. And number 10 has picked up, Simon Maker has picked up a foul. It's the 4th team foul for the Werribee Devils. They are definitely playing far more aggressively at the ball than the Falcons. And Jock with another travel. So the turnover count is mounting against the Falcons. So they're 17 turnovers at the moment. And this time, Boy Jock has been fouled. And if we look at the turnovers for it's only 6, I think, 4 or 6 for the Werribee Devils. So Falcons really just not playing a composed game at the moment. Everything that they're doing is under pressure. Herbert with the ball, guarded by Fredrickson. Again, the Falcons staying in that 2-3 zone. Larkins with the rebound. It's out to Fredrickson. He's got runners. They'll hand it off to Larkin, who'll drive. And he's been fouled. So Larkins makes his first. He's been the mainstay for the Falcons. That now gives him 20 points. So the Falcons shooting, interestingly, shooting at 41% to Werribee's 37, but the Devils have put up 53 attempts to the Falcons' 41. Other than that, the shooting stats are remarkably similar. Rebound counts 33 to 32, so not a lot of difference there at the moment. Except if you were to look at how many offensive rebounds the various teams have got, and that is solidly in Werribee's favour at the moment. Good work there from Boy Jock as he reads the pass inside. Turnovers, there's the story of the night though. As Jock gets the 2, it's the Falcons by 1 now. Story of the night is the turnover count, 17 to 9. Another intercept from Nola. He gets it to Fredrickson. He puts it up. Is this going to be the moment for the Falcons? We'll find out after this break. And we're back. 1:57 to go. What can the Devils do here? And there's been a foul. It's not a shooting foul though. Shot in and out. Larkin with another rebound. Could have picked up the foul there, but and this time Fredrickson, as he spun, has drawn the foul from Brandaris. So Fredrickson goes to the line. So some other games that are going on of importance to us here are the Champ Men games, which are going to determine whether or not Eltham or the Falcons end up second on the ladder. As Fredrickson knocks the ball to his own advantage, gets it across to Larkin, and Larkin could have been fouled. Herbert drives, too deep, kicks it out. Shot goes through. It's a 2-point game. Crowd as well. So in the Champ Men, Hume City in the fourth period are up 103 to 79. McKinnon are up over the Magic. Both the two teams trying to consolidate a final spot. They're in the third. Knox 1 point over the Blackburn Vikings. Early days there, it's only the first period. But the big one is the Ringwood Hawks and Eltham, and they're playing at the Rings. As we see, the Falcons managed to get a turnaround there, and now they're in a 2-2-1 press down the court, and a double dribble. And with a period to go, the Wildcats lead the Hawks by 9 points. That's the game that could have huge impact on the ladder in the Champ Men division. Tomorrow, of course, we will see the Champ Men take on Casey, and there's an offensive foul against Golong. See the Champ Men take on the Casey Cavaliers, and that'll be at 2:30 as the score is going to finish here in the end of the third quarter. It's going to finish with a 4-point gap to the Falcons. And before that game, the state champ women will be taking on the Hume City Broncos in what should be a cracker game between those two traditional rivals. We will be back ever so shortly. So here we are back again for the fourth quarter at the Falcons' Nest. Who is going to come away with this game? It has been backwards and forwards all game. Nola, his shot goes over the top, but recovered by Matt Scammell. Boy Jock can't get it to go, gets out to Nola. Nola's shot this time is good! So, great ball movement from the Werribee Devils, but well, interestingly enough, as the Werribee player fell out of court, the refs have found a foul on that one. And another three. From Josh Zamproni. As Golong has the ball come off his foot and go out of court. So just perhaps a little bit too wrapped up in the emotion of the moment. This time it's a Falcons ball. Falcons just need to play really smart at this point in time. They don't need to do anything fancy. Move the ball. Boy Jock. And again, that's the sort of mistake. That's just come from overthinking it. In and out for Marakwani. They have very static in their offense at the moment. And Andrew Noah from downtown. Huge shot there. He needed it too because they were running out of time on the... And an offensive foul. Now this one is actually going to hurt quite a bit. That's Aliolara's and that's his third. Down Jewel having a chat there with the ref. He comes down. Boljock, he's got two. And there's a travel call, this time on Marakwani. So 63 plays 54. Falcons need to keep applying the pressure at this point in time. There is 7 minutes to go, and what we've seen from this Werribee team is that they can come back at a moment's notice. And now there's another foul. Second team foul on the Werribee Devils, and it'll be the fourth on Aliolara. Herbert back on the court. Could not keep the ball in play. And another foul called. So Tommy Aguilera out of the game, and it's a timeout to Werribee. We'll be back ever so shortly too. So we're back with the Waverley Falcons out to a 9-point lead. 6 minutes and 54 to go in this final quarter. What has Dion Jewell got up his sleeves? Oh, Jock off the backboard. Scores another 2. And that should have been called, but Falcons have managed to come out the victors in that little duel. Fredrickson drives, loses control of the ball, but Matt Scammell gets his hands on it, and Scammell assist from Boljock. And Boljock getting the hands in, gets the ball through hands. It's with Nola. Nola pulls up, his shot short. It's a 13-point lead. What can Herbert do? He can draw a foul from Corey Fredrickson. That'll be Corey's third, I believe. Now another foul to Corey might see Nate Malloy coming back onto court. Really, they haven't had a real answer for Herbert, but at the other end, as Andrew Nola throws the ball out of court. Things are getting very tight at the rings. It's a 5-point game. The Hawks 5 points down to the Herbert with the rebound to the Wildcats. So an offensive foul called. Three team fouls each. And Bo Cossack says, I'm going to do something about this score as he nails 3. So it's 67 plays 58 with Andrew Noller going to the line. Is to get it back to a double-digit lead. So in other games around the league, in D2 Women, the only game that's being played today, Coburg went down to Blackburn Vikings. Blackburn having got over Collingwood by 1 point last week and knocked them out of the finals contention. They've had a 30-point win. Over Coburg. '70 plays 58. What can the Devils do? Not a lot there. But Herbert can get the hands in. And that's an offensive foul. Maker. Ajong Maker just throwing the arm out as Fredrickson applied a little bit of pressure on him. And this time, Herbert has been picked for the foul. And that's the 5th, so the Falcons go to line. Fredrickson will do that. He makes that one. And the second. (72-58). Fredrickson with the rebound. He's going to drive all the way and dunks! And dunks. Noller with the steal. Can't get it to go. And Fredrickson just tapping, trying to get the ball there, made some contact. 4th team foul for the Falcons, 74-58. Subs coming in. No. It's a timeout to the Werribee Devils. We shall be back ever so shortly also. So we're back here at the Falcons' Nest It looks like the Waverley Falcons are on their way to wrapping this game up. 2:44 to go. And a foul this time on Bowl Jock. Sends Bo Cossack to the line. So this to bring them back within 14 to 14. Can't do that, so it's still a 15-point game. Fredrickson drives, kicks out, through hands, it's with Nola. Nola will also drive. Scammell pulls up, little jumper, in and out. At this point, they want to use every bit of their 24. Scammell, or alternatively, do exactly that. Quick break. Pile more pressure on there. And another offensive foul, this time against Cossack. Again, as he span just through the elbow. So both teams in the bonus, 2 minutes to go. Donaldson coming on for Bowl Jock. Scammell also sitting down, being replaced by Thong. Gadlook Thong. So around the league, as we see Dylan Larkin being fouled by Cossack as he went to jam that basket. Around the league in D1 men on Manny Hendricks. Milestone game, 150 games in the league. Collingwood has run out winners over Geelong, 91-77, with Manny Hendricks picking up 22 points, 3 rebounds and 5 assists. So well done, Manny. And the shots well off target there. And what have we got here? It's nothing going right for Werribee at the moment as it comes off the foot of Marokwani, 17-year-old, just a bit of exasperated by that. Donaldson drives, can't get it to go. And it's a foul on Donaldson. Okay. So Cossack goes to the line here. He's done a few good things during this game. That wasn't one of them. He misses both of those to get to his double figures. He's going to be probably sitting there on 9 points and 5 rebounds. Thong pulls up, doesn't go. 40 seconds to go. Herbert kicks the ball back. It's with Maker. He's He's been good. That's 10 points to him. So the leading scorers for Werribee in this game are Daniel Herbert on 16, Mariquani on 13, Cossack on 9. For the Falcons, sitting down and having a rest is Dylan Larkin on 21, Fredrickson on 15 and Boljock on 14. And Boljock also leading the rebound count over Mariquani as Golong picks up a rebound. And there's a foul, so Donaldson will go to the line. Hope trying to even his stat line out. He's had one foul so far. And he makes that one. So he misses that one. And misses both. So he'll finish with he will finish with one foul. And well, maybe not, as he goes back to the line. That was an interesting one. Falcons were quite happily winding the clock down. And this is missed again. And that'll be it, ladies and gentlemen. Falcons run out. Falcons run out 77-61. We'll be back tomorrow on Live Sport Australia and Falcons TV. Bye.